Today, I want to talk about the difficulty of getting back on a fast after a refeed. One of the questions that gets asked to me probably more often lately than not is how do I get back on a fast after completing a refeed? Meaning, after I eat, how am I able to get back on an extended fast? I want to take some time and maybe go through some tips and tricks and maybe some alternative options to keep you good on your fasting journey. But first, welcome to day 261 of my fasting journey, my health and wellness journey. I've been performing rolling fasts now for over 9 months. In total, I've completed 82 fasts in 37 weeks, averaging around 70 hours per fast. Tonight, I'll be completing another 65-hour fast, eating for only 83 times in the last 261 days. This morning, I weighed in at 140 pounds even, and for those that are new or for those that just need a reminder, I didn't just lose these 80 pounds in the first 5 months, but I have now kept it off for the last 4.5 months. And I've done this without taking any medication, without any diet pills, without any supplements, without any type of surgery. No injections, none of that. Just fasting, pure fasting. After I break my fast tonight and refeed, I will be going into another 65-hour fast, and I'll be repeating that until I get down to 135 pounds. That is my current goal weight. Now let's get back into how do I keep rolling? What is it about what I'm doing that's allowing me to roll back into another fast where I can fast for a prolonged amount of time, refeed for a short amount of time, and then roll into another extended fast? Number one is accountability. I talked about this last Sunday on my live stream, and I really was trying to hammer down on the fact that accountability for me is such an important piece to make sure that my fasting journey is successful. I have said this numerous times, but without being accountable, there is no way that I would be able to, number one, lose this weight, but also to keep the weight off. It's the sole reason that I am posting videos every couple of days, letting everyone know where I'm at, how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. It's also a place for me to be completely honest and transparent, because the moment I stop becoming honest with myself, the moment I stop becoming honest with you or make excuses, is the moment I will start to slip. Think about that on your own journey. If that is something that you are guilty of doing, making excuses, telling people, well, yeah, I don't feel like doing this today because of X, Y, and Z, then you might be in that same boat that I used to be in. Being accountable is one of the top ways for me to make sure that I continue on my fast, that I do what I need to do. Maybe you need an accountability partner to keep you going. Maybe you need to post in the comments and let us know where you're at on your journey to keep you going. Maybe you need coaching, something that I offer one-on-one that will help you stay accountable, knowing that you have somebody there that is watching over what you're doing to make sure that you are able to accomplish that. And even if you aren't, that we have a conversation about it to keep you going, to keep you back on your feet, to put you back on your feet. I think about one of the reasons that I stay successful when it comes to my fasting journey, the ability to fast again and again and again, and it is because I do believe that I lead by example. I know that I have other people that look up to me. I know there are tons of people that I coach. With that type of accountability, there is a lot on my shoulders. There's a lot at stake when it comes to what I'm doing. Sure, it would be so easy to just eat what I want to eat and do what I used to do and binge the way I used to binge. The thought of it, I'm not gonna lie, the thought of it sounds so tempting. In a lot of ways, it sounds very comforting, but I also know that it's temporary. It's not gonna last, and then before you know it, I'm gonna feel like shit. I'm gonna feel guilty about it, and then before you know that, I'm starting to make excuses. I'm starting to lie. I'll cancel things, right? I'll start avoiding. I'll start ignoring, and that's the place I don't want to be in anymore. Those are the things that remind me that I have to be on top of my game. So when it comes to your fasting journey, think about what you're actually doing. Think about if you're making those excuses, if you are lying to other people, if you're lying to yourself, if you are in that category, if you're ignoring, if you're avoiding, if you're pushing things till later, if you're waiting till Monday, then you really need to think about, do I need to make a change in the way I'm acting, in the way I'm doing? So number two, and this was gonna be my last step, but I'm bringing this up to number two because I think it falls right into the category of what I was just talking about. So if you're able to change your actions and you're able to tell yourself, I can't lie to myself anymore. I can't lie to other people. I can't ignore. I want to talk about a backup plan. Just because you can't fast for 72 hours like you did the last time after you ate, after you refed, doesn't mean that you should just give up. It doesn't mean that you have to throw everything away. I've said this time and time again, but that is the importance of hitting the timer. You hit the timer after you complete fasting, you refeed, you hit the timer again. Whether it's a 72-hour fast, whether it's a 16-hour fast, whether it's a 90-hour fast, it doesn't matter. Hit the timer and go again. Why would you stop hitting the timer? So you can eat multiple times a day? I mean, if that's what you want to do for that specific day and you've planned that out, that's fine. If you need a break for the day, that's fine. But I don't understand why people wouldn't hit the timer because they want to just continuously eat for the next 3 days, 5 days, 1 week, 1 month, whatever. For people in my situation, if you're watching this and you find yourself out of control when it comes to food, maybe what you need is to separate time from food. You need to give your body time to heal away from food. And being mindful by hitting the timer over and over and over again can be a good, healthy habit for you. That can put you back in some type of routine. And that's my number 3 tip here, is routine. So after you have decided to be honest with yourself and make the proper actions and gave yourself a backup plan of whether or not you hit a fast for as long as you do, you just hit the timer and go again. You apply that backup plan. The number 3 thing here is the routine, enjoying what you're doing. For me, fasting doesn't seem like a chore. It doesn't seem like torture. I'm doing a fast that I know that I can do, that I'm comfortable with. I'm not trying to push 7-day fasts. If you're somebody who's trying to push these extended fasts and you are not able to accomplish them, if you're not able to succeed with that, be okay with doing these shorter fasts. Be okay with being imperfectly consistent. Fast for less if you have to, and then apply the levers of weight loss. If you can't fast for long, then really think about the way you're eating. Be a lot more mindful. Be a lot more conscious about how you're eating. If you can fast for longer, then maybe you don't have to think about what you're eating as much. If you can do both well, then you're already 2 steps ahead of the game because you're doing both things really well. Add exercise into it and then you're golden. The way I see things is you should enjoy fasting. I know that probably sounds crazy, but enjoying the act of fasting, knowing that you're healing your body, those are the ways that I look at it. I reframe my perspective when it comes to fasting. It isn't this torturous kind of thing. I'm not laying in bed waiting for time to pass by. I'm still living my life. I'm still enjoying my life. I'm still going out and being social. You can do other things in life that doesn't revolve around food. I enjoy working out. I enjoy going for walks. I enjoy people watching. I enjoy lifting weights. I really think the keys to success is doing something that is sustainable for you. This has been said many times, but the best diet is the one that you can stick to. The best exercise plan is the one that you can stick to. The best fasting routine is the one that you can stick to, the one that you can be sustainable with. Number 4, and this is more of a vanity thing, but the reason that I feel like that I can continue fasting, or the reason that I fast continuously over and over and over again, is because of my weight. I want to make sure that my weight is low. Why do I want to make sure it's low? 1, I just like to see the number. I get that. A lot of us are a little obsessed with the scale, but 2, it's to keep the clothes that I fit in. I don't want to imagine myself back where I used to be. And I'm not trying to say that I'm devaluing myself on how I used to look in the past, but this really comes to number 5 here. So outside of vanity is my health. I think all of us know this. This is the very common denominator for all of us when it comes to fasting, is to improve our health. I don't want to go back to having type 2 diabetes. I don't want to go back to having high blood pressure. These are things that I have reversed. I don't want to go back to feeling fatigued all day, feeling like I can't walk up a flight of stairs without catching my breath. I enjoy going for these walks. I enjoy the quicker pace that I have. I enjoy that I'm lighter on my feet. I enjoy all of these things. I enjoy not being tethered to food, feeling like food is my anchor, feeling like food is weighing me down. I don't want that feeling. I don't enjoy that. It is something that I have lived with my entire life, and being free from that is such another freeing feeling for me. That's all I really have for today. If you are looking for any type of coaching, if you need extra additional help, I do offer one-on-one coaching. You can check the link in the description when it comes to fasting, when it comes to weight loss, or it comes to accountability. I'm telling you, accountability is such an important piece. If you are looking for some type of accountability, reach out to me. I do offer that type of coaching. Again, you can find the link in the description. I will need to edit this video. I'm eating tonight. I still have a lot of work to do, so I am out of here for now. I'll see you in the next one.